Everyone in this town thinks my foster mom Brenda is a living saint. She's the lady who bakes cookies for the PTA and hosts the neighborhood watch. But behind our front door, in the house with the triple locked basement, Brenda is a monster. See, Brenda doesn't just take in kids for the good of her heart. She takes us in for the paycheck and for the things she makes us do in that basement. I've been homeschooled for 3 years. That's just Brenda's way of making sure no one sees the bruises or the way my hands shake when the doorbell rings. Last night, I finally saw an opening. Brenda was distracted by a phone call. Something about a new shipment arriving on Tuesday. I slipped out the back window and ran. I didn't have shoes. I didn't have a coat. I just ran until I saw the neon sign of a 24-hour diner. I burst through the doors, gasping for air. The waitress, a woman named Dot with tired eyes and a name tag that said 20 years of service. She didn't look at me with pity. She looked at me with recognition. I grabbed a napkin and a crayon from a kid's menu and wrote, "Don't call the cops, call the red folder number." Dot's face went pale. She didn't ask questions. She didn't call the local police. She knew Brenda was friends with the chief. Instead, she reached under the counter, pulled out an old flip phone, and dialed a number that wasn't on any public record. "It's happening again," Dot whispered into the phone. "Room 4, bring the extraction team, now." 10 minutes later, a black SUV pulled up, but it wasn't the cops. It was a group of women, all wearing the same silver bird pin that Dot had on her collar. As they whisked me away, I looked back and saw Brenda's car screech into the parking lot. She looked frantic, desperate, evil. But for the first time in 3 years, I wasn't afraid because I realized Dot wasn't just a waitress, she was a survivor. And she just activated an entire underground railroad. Brenda thinks she's the only one with secrets, but she's about to find out what happens when the quiet ones finally start talking.